Hey baseball fans, how's it going? Hayden here, and in today's video, I'll be going over how the New York Mets have hired Carlos Mendoza as their next manager. So, let's stop wasting any more time and let's dive right into it. So, the New York Mets have officially hired their manager, and drum roll please, the New York Mets are hiring Carlos Mendoza as their next manager. Carlos Mendoza, 43 years old, comes to Queens after spending quite some time with the New York Yankees in various roles. Some of those roles consist of he spent a decade playing minor league ball in their system, as well as independent league ball. He managed minor league affiliates for the Yankees. He served as the Yankees' quality control and infield coach. And lastly, and most importantly, he was the Yankees' bench coach for the last 4 seasons, the side-by-side man to Aaron Boone. The Mets were top suitors for Craig Counsell, who chose to leave for the Brewers for the Chicago Cubs. With Counsell off the board, the Mets had to quickly pivot to Mendoza, who also had interviews with Cleveland and San Diego for their job openings. A minor league player for more than a decade, Mendoza transitioned into a coaching role with the Yankees, quickly impressed with the organization and his knowledge of the game and his ability to impart his wisdom to the players. In previous years, Mendoza had numerous interview jobs for the Tigers, the Red Sox, the White Sox, but all of those teams have chose other candidates. He ends up with arguably one of the best jobs in the big leagues, as the Mets plan to carry among the highest payrolls in baseball for the foreseeable future under Mets owner Steve Cohen, and are looking for their first championship in quite some time. Now, when it comes down to Carlos Mendoza, we know that he is a rookie manager. That is pretty obvious. This is kind of a 50-50 move for a lot of Met fans. You look at Craig Counsell, as previously stated, he went from the Milwaukee Brewers to the Chicago Cubs. That's a move that makes sense for them. They gave him much more money than what the Mets would have gave him, and he's 45 minutes away from home, technically. So there was really no way that I think the Mets and Cubs could have really fought for him. It was the Cubs going to Counsell all the way, but now this brings Carlos Mendoza to the Mets as their manager. As stated, this is the first year he will be an MLB manager. He does have an ample amount of experience for the coaching side. Obviously, the manager position is not quite what it used to be. However, it can be important. Try saying that to guys like Bruce Bochy and Dusty Baker, 2 managers who won the World Series the last 2 seasons. I think it's personally a 50-50 move for me. It's kind of hard to have an opinion on him, considering I really just found out who he was a couple days ago, about 48 to 72 hours ago. So it's kind of hard to form an opinion on him. Everything what he does, it's going to have to be with a grain of salt. We're going to have to judge him as the offseason goes. But David Stearns, he's a very intelligent man, and I trust the process in what he wants. Think about it. Every elite Hall of Fame manager was a first-year manager at some point, so we're going to have to wait and see how things go. Alrighty, baseball fans, and that is the end of this video. Please feel free to give this video a like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Till next time, baseball fans, see ya.